Vegas, the gleaming jewel of Mojave Wasteland. I never thought I'd see a replicant here. I just retired 2 Nexus 4 replicants, androids that killed 2 children. And for what? Just being there? Now Bryant calls me. I'm sure he has the skinny on more replicants he wants me to hunt down for him. I left LA to get away from those things. This conversation shouldn't last long. Bryant?
Jack, why the hell did you tell that Negro I would take him out on the town? He made me take him to the Gomorrah Casino to find a prostitute. When he became engaged in the company of a white woman, well, that was my cue to leave.
That's funny, Bryant. I thought you liked white women.
You are a sick bastard, Jack. And besides, my Johnson is still burning from the last trip here. Christ, Jack, it still hurts to pee.
You ever hear of protection? Look, I did my job and then some. Time for you to go back to LA and out of New Vegas.
I need you to go to Washington, D.C., or what's left of it anyway. We need you to find the Tyrell Zimmer Institute and flush out any skin jobs along the way.
What about Jackson or Sanders?
Be real, Jack. There are no more Blade Runners left. Jackson was killed by a jet junkie who shot him in the back during a drug bust gone bad. Sanders found God and joined a monastery of religious crazes. I tried him first, but the poor bastard is now a couple waffles short of a breakfast. Jack, they were both good men, but neither of them had your instincts.
I'll do you one better. My brother Dan is the sheriff of Megaton, a city in the Capitol Wasteland. He may not be a Blade Runner, but he may be the best cop ever. He's actually a hero in the region, and he won't hesitate to kill a replicant, or people for that matter. As long as he sees them as evil, he'll terminate them. Of course, he might even kill you, Bryant, as you're pretty damn evil.
I'll make you a deal, Jack. You get your brother to take the job, and you're off the hook. But I expect results.
You got yourself a deal, Bryant. I know Dan. He'll do it.
Get this, my brother's old police captain wants me to hunt down some android operation in the DC area. Cushy bastards out west won't do their own footwork, but they sent me a pistol that detects androids and a brand new duster. It'll do me some good to get out of Megaton for a little while, and the pay is a small fortune. The trail's a little cold, but Rivet City is a good place for me to start. Rivet City was once an aircraft carrier. It's now one of the most progressive cities in what's left of the DC wastelands. The police chief here is a guy named Harkness, a stern but fair guy. His evasiveness on the phone had led me to meet with him face to face.
Sheriff Tangent, like I told you on the phone, we have no cyborgs here, and Dr. Zimmer hasn't been seen in Rivet City for years.
First, they aren't cyborgs, they're androids. A cyborg would indicate they're at least part human. As a colleague in LA referred to them as talking toasters, skin jobs. But what I really want to know, why was Zimmer here back then?
Dr. Zimmer was here looking for a missing toaster, as you called them. Apparently he made a cyborg, android, synthetic human, and the unit escaped, allegedly came to Rivet City. He hired several bounty hunters at the time to locate the robot, and none were successful. Zimmer left, and we never heard from him again.
What about the 2 androids that were here doing underwater construction?
In Rivet City, or any of DC for that matter, it isn't a crime to be a robot. People used to use them all the time for dangerous tasks. Those 2 blended in so you could hardly tell they were not human. Very well-mannered, polite, worked without complaint. One day they just left. They didn't leave a forwarding address. Rumor has it they went to Canada.
Actually, they retired in New Vegas.
Well, then you know more than I do.
What about Pinkerton?
Doc Pinkerton. Last I heard he was working with the Underground Railroad treating sick or injured runaway slaves. The only person who really knew Pinkerton well was Dr. Preston.
You ever seen one of these?
Yeah, it's called a handgun.
That's not what I meant, but thanks. I guess I'll head up to the flight deck and get some air. This place smells like a urinal.
Sheriff, you don't know me, but I know you. The hero of Megaton. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Charlie Johnston. I need a law enforcement man I can trust.
I'm no hero, just a man doing a dirty job. What about Chief Harkness? He seems trustworthy.
Harkness is why I have come to you. I know his secret, and I know where the rest of his followers are hiding out. I just need you to promise me one thing.
can keep a secret if two are dead. Well, my biggest problem right now is finding some breakfast. Damn, I'm starved.